I'm Jenni Carlson here with John Helsley. We're in San Diego, where Oklahoma State is preparing for its NCAA tournament opener against Gonzaga. John, this team, a 9 seed, it's going to be a challenge. This might be a close game. Oklahoma State's had some close game, late game issues. What about that is troubling maybe to the Cowboys?
Well, I think the troubling thing is that they're 4-10 in games decided by 6 points or in overtime. And so that's something they're going to have to find a way to get around. Late in the season when they played better, they did play better down the stretch against Kansas State. They were able to finish pretty strong. And yet during that stretch also, the overtime loss at Iowa State, the tournament loss to Kansas, didn't play so well late. So you get the tournament, you get an 8-9 game, you expect a close game. So they're going to have to find a way to get over that hump.
And then offensive possessions. We got to get shots. We don't need to be turning the ball over. Against Kansas, we have 2 turnovers the whole game, and then we have 3 in overtime. Just didn't get shots at the basket. And then, we've done situational things to make sure they understand where we want our shots to come from and different things like that. And we've worked on fouling in different situations. We've worked on it all. So we've got a lot of things to reflect and back on because of the history that we've been through this year.
When they have done well down the stretch, do you feel like there's been a common denominator there?
I think it's better offense. Okay, and so there were times when the offense has gone stagnant a little bit. They haven't shared the ball as well. So I think that's going to be an important thing. Not panic. The time has been shortened, and yet you still need to run your offense and do the things that you do the best.
Well, obviously a big challenge out there for the Cowboys. Health is always a question when you get late in the season. Guys get banged up. What is the health situation with this team right now? I
think it's okay. The Phil Forte and Markel Brown in particular out of the Big 12 tournament had some Phil had an elbow and a knee. Markel took a knee to his calf and was hobbled a little bit. I asked Markel today, and he gave me this. But I'm also was reminded that Markel is a little bit of a drama. I won't call him a queen, but he's a little bit of a drama guy. And so he typically finds a way to get going. I would imagine he'll be fine when the lights come on in the NCAA tournament.
All right, lastly, let's talk about advantages. What do you feel like for the Cowboys is the biggest advantage in this game?
Both teams have good guards, but I like Oklahoma State's guards better. Kevin Pangos, their really good point guard's been bothered by a turf toe, so it'll be interesting to see how efficient he is. And I'm not sure that Gonzaga really has an answer for Markel Brown, a guy that can guard him going to the rim, trying to get up and defend him. I think that's going to be a challenge.
What about on the other side for Gonzaga? What do you feel like? Or Gonzaga? They always remind us it's the Zags, so it's Gonzaga. What's their biggest advantage in this matchup?
Well, it's the advantage that a lot of teams have had on OSU, and that's the post play. They've got 2 big guys inside. One of them is a very physical player. Dower is the new guy that's kind of has taken over the scoring load for this team. He's not particularly physical, but you have to guard him at several places on the floor. So there you have it. Time is up.
Our time is up, but Oklahoma State's time is tomorrow, 3:40 Oklahoma time. People will have to take some time off work to catch the Cowboys, but we'll be here to give you all the coverage from San Diego. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.